Hello, I'm Cheryl Deaton. This is my husband, Monty, and we've been asked to speak a little bit on stewardship, or how we come to the idea of stewardship. And Monty and I have been members at Grace for about 25 years, and stewardship has been a process for us. Monty, would you like to speak to that at all?
Yeah, I guess we talked about how we started out. I was raised in a family that did do a regular tithe type thing, and so I was familiar with the idea. And then when Cheryl and I started, we continued. We didn't know exactly what we were doing, and so our process has been to give around 10%, or to shoot for, have a target of giving 10%. And we see that contribution, not all that goes to the church, to Grace Church. Some of it also is used discretionary to other nonprofits, and gives us some flexibility. But everything that we give, we see as serving the kingdom of God, serving the blessed community. And yeah, so it's been a process, as Cheryl said, a continued process, and it's one that has allowed me, I feel like it is a practice of faith. It's something that I do even when I'm feeling doubtful. There have been times, periods in my life when I didn't believe in God, but I still did my stewardship pledge. And it's more an action than a thought. So how for you has it been?
And my part of that is that I was raised in a family that attended church, and we never talked about tithing or giving or anything like that. So I remember seeing the little envelopes when I was young, but it just wasn't discussed in my family. So when Monty and I came to Grace and they started talking about stewardship and everything, it was more uncomfortable for me. And we just decided to start at a point at which we could give, but also one that affected us some, so that it wasn't thoughtless giving, it was more intentional giving. I also got involved with the outreach committee, and you know, just saw how the church was filling some needs in the community, and we decided as a couple that we would grow our gift over time, hoping that each time we gave that it was something that was intentional and it did affect our lifestyle to some degree, so that we knew we were giving. And over time that's grown, and I'm much more comfortable with it now, and I think that we feel good about things that we give to, and especially we feel good about how the church uses the money.
Yeah, and some of those things, I know some things, kind of the favorite things that I like to see that the church promotes is, one is Consider Haiti. I like the fact that we, support that, and money goes to that. How about any other things in outreach that you particularly like? When
we had 2 children, we had a foster child for a long time when our child was young, and one of the things that we were very involved with was the school, was food up at the school, and that was something we got involved with as a family. Our kids would carry the bags up, and that was just a really fun thing, and it's just amazing that it's still going on after all this time. And then I'm also involved at Transformation Village. We've been involved taking meals to the old Steadfast House, and now Transformation Village, which we really like because you get to interact with people and see the good work other people are doing in the community.
Yeah, it's really good to see where the money's actually going, and to not just something that you put in an envelope and it goes away, to actually see it in action is really nice.
I also think it's important that we just support the church, the building, right. The personnel that's in the church. We have some excellent staff, and I like supporting that too.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, thank you.